Today we are going to give you the video lecture topic on bank reconciliation statement. Myself Santosh, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Christian College, Bangalore. So today I want one of the topic that is the bank reconciliation statement. There is meaning of bank overdraft as per cash book. The small introductory I'm going to give, and then a small two sums are there. That one we are going to discussing in today's class. So the meaning of bank overdraft as per cash book is overdraft means that we have taken a loan from the bank. It's shown by negative or credit balance. The cash book is debited when cash comes in and credited when cash goes out. So overdraft means credit balance in the bank column of the cash book. So regarding on this particular meaning, we have the two sums are there, one small sums are there. That one we are going to discussing now. So first problem, the problems on bank overdraft as per cash book we can see now. The total first two questions are there. The two questions are sub entries marked, sub entries also are there. From the following particulars of Mr. Aditya, prepare a bank reconciliation statement as on July 31st, 2016. The following these are the points as you can going to see. Bank overdraft as per cash book rupees 10,000. Checks issued but not presented for payment rupees 3,000. A dividend on shares collected by a bank and credited in the passbook rupees 2,000. Interest on overdraft debited in the passbook only rupees 5,500. A check deposited into bank but not collected by the bank rupees 5,000. Direct deposits into the bank by a customer rupees 4,000 for which on entry was made in cash book. The last point, insurance premium paid directly by the bank as per the standing instruction rupees 1,500. Now we will move to the solution part. So first what we're going to do, we have to provide the three columns. So this particulars, amount rupees and amount rupees, and then under that we will start doing that entry transactions entries and all. So next first one, that is bank overdraft as per cash book. In the question itself, it is the amount was given. Within the bracket, we can mention passbook. The simple sums only. In the inner column, amount side, we can mention that 10,000 rupees. Okay, after this second one, after the bank overdraft, add. So add interest on overdraft. That is add interest on overdraft. Interest on overdraft. The amount you can check here. The interest of overdraft in the inner column, the amount column you can write as 500. It is 500. So next entry we will write that one. Add, that is check deposited. Again same add only, that is check deposited. Check deposited. That amount column we can mention that amount was 5,000 rupees. The amount column, the amount is 5,000 rupees. So next one, insurance paid. That is insurance paid. Insurance paid. In the amount column, we can mention 1,500. So the inner column total should be mentioned in outer column. Inner column amount you are going to mentioning that in outer column, that is 17,000 rupees. Okay, now after this, less. The next heading, less. So less check issued. That is check issued. So check issued, you can see here the amount was check issued. A check deposit into bank collected rupees 5,000. Okay, this amount of check issued but not presented for payment. 3,000 you have to mention here. That is 3,000 rupees. 3,000 I'm going to remove that underline 2000 rupees. Okay, next dividend collected by bank. That one we are going to adding now. That is dividend collected by bank. Collected by bank. In inner column, the amount column, we can mention that it is 2000 rupees. And then one more item is there. That item is like the direct deposit into bank. That is direct deposit into bank. In the inner column, we can mention that amount was 4000 rupees. Okay, then inner column total you have to write in the outer column. The total amount was 9000 rupees. So I will put a bracket. So bracket y in the sense there is the amount we have to less within the above amount. See now 17,000 minus 9,000, that amount we called as 8,000 rupees. 8,000 we called as overdraft as per passbook. It is a simple sum only. It is very important. The examination also they will going to ask. Okay, the simple sum only. From the following particular, once again I want to repeat the same sum. From the following particulars of Mr. Aditya, prepare a bank reconciliation statement as on July 31st, 2016. Bank overdraft as per the cash book rupees 10,000 they given the sum. Okay, bank overdraft as per cash book in the solution part you can see here 10,000 rupees is given here. And then bank overdraft as per the cash book 10,000 already mentioned that. Checks issued but not presented for the payment is 3,000 rupees. The check issued in the list column, you have to take this particular amount, and then dividend on shares collected by the bank and credit and passbook rupees 2,000 rupees. So that amount dividend collected by bank in the list column you have to take, and the interest on overdraft debited in the passbook only rupees 500 rupees. That amount you have taken as a check deposited. So add interest on overdraft, that is 500 rupees are taken here. A check deposit into bank but not collected by the bank, that is 5,000 rupees. That amount you have to supposed to add here the 5,000 rupees. Okay, and then we can see that what are the informations we are going to write in here. So 1,500. Okay, the total should be coming 17,000 and then let's check issue. And the direct deposit into bank by customer 4,000 for which to enter the made in the cash book, and then insurance premium paid directly by the bank as per the standing instruction of rupees 1,500. So add together you will get 17,000 rupees. So here check issue less check issued dividend collected by bank direct deposit into bank, that is 4,000. So 3,000, 2,000, 4,000 together it will come in 9,000 rupees. So 17,000 then minus 9,000 rupees in the sense you will get that amount as called as 8,000 is called as overdraft as per passbook. Thank you.